everybody. I've got Jeff Kirchick here. He just joined us here at Cresta. We're super excited to have him. Jeff, I just wanted to take a quick moment and ask you, what brought you to Cresta? What interested you enough to take the leap and come join us?
So a lot of things. There's no shortage of reasons, but I became aware of Cresta like a year and a half ago, and somebody who worked in the call center space for a pretty long time. Once I saw what the technology was doing and having understood a lot of the problem statements and needs of customers and prospects in the industry, it was pretty apparent to me that this was going to solve a huge gaping problem, and that especially being in the AI space, which is really hot right now and something that people are really thinking about, was something that I was pretty excited about being a part of. But another thing too, a lot of times when you think about technology companies, you think of products, but something that's equally, if not more important, is people. And James, I don't know if I've even told you this before, but you probably saw me stalking your LinkedIn profile a little bit before I joined, and your background is top notch. You've done some amazing things in your career, and that was pretty apparent to me when I was looking at your background and pretty much everybody on the team. And there's something to be said for putting yourself in situations where you're surrounded by people that are very talented and trying to get around people that will push you and motivate you to succeed. That was something that was really important to me. And I guess last but not least, the leadership and the investors in the company are top notch. I like being part of these tech companies and trying to build something with other people, like-minded people. But when you have like great leaders and great investors that are at your back, it just validates everything that you already think about the people and the product and the direction of the company. So those were probably a few of the top reasons I joined. But I know that one of the things I saw before I joined was you had written a nice article about why you joined Cresta, and I think you shared some of the same reasons. But I'd love to hear kind of your thoughts about what got you excited about the experience.
Yeah, sure. And thanks for the nice comments. I appreciate that. And but I haven't written a book yet, and you have, which is super cool. I'm excited to read that. Something I aspire to do at some point as well. But yeah, it very similar reasons as you. One in particular, though, it might be different. I mean, you came from this space. I didn't. I've been selling into IT for the last 17 years. And I recently moved to Austin, Texas. It's a new beginning for me. And I thought, hey, how can I even double down and challenge myself even more and really go after it and do something completely new? So the contact center space is new to me, AI being new as well. So I'm just going in and diving in head first. So that's one of the reasons. And two, I've done a couple startups in a row, and they were, pretty, I wouldn't say pretty established, but they were, on that Series B going to C, or they were Series C. And this was a chance to swing for the fences, come join earlier at a Series A. But another reason I joined is the backing as well. With Andreessen Horowitz and Greylock, I've worked at companies where they were very much a part of the investment. And statistically speaking, you have those two together, your chances are great. And I caught wind that we were going to add the other big titan in behemoth with Sequoia. And I'm like, wow, if you can have Sequoia, Andreessen Horowitz, and Greylock all together, I don't think that's ever been done. That really de-risks what Cresta is doing in terms of being a long-term company. So really everything else is similar to you, the people. And I guess the last thing I'll add too is, with COVID and everything and everybody working from home, AI being hot, but what the technology that Cresta does and serves up is really ripe for helping out people as they're doing remote work. So very excited to be here, pumped that you joined the team, and I look forward to doing some great things with you.
Yeah, and we'll be putting out stuff every week, you and me. So we'll be talking about what's going on in the industry, keeping people up to speed. It's a quickly moving. It's something that's been. I expected it, but it's been very fast paced since I joined, and I'm sure that will continue to be the case. So you and I will be linking up once a week to make sure we're staying on top of everything and sharing some news with our friends in the industry. So I'm looking forward to doing that with you, James.
Me too. Awesome. We'll catch you next week.
Awesome.
See you, Jeff.
See ya.